They're considered more extreme than al-Qaeda. Secretary Kerry called them a threat to every country in the region. Their leader, Abu al-Baghdadi, is the heir apparent to Osama bin Laden. And when he was released from a United States prison camp, Bucca, in 2009, he told his former captors, "I'll see you guys in New York." So just how worried do we need to be? With me, president of Act for America and author of They Must Be Stopped, Brigitte Gabriel, terrorism analyst Eric Stakelbeck. All right, Eric, what makes ISIS so appealing to young jihadists who apparently are flocking from all over the world to join up with them?
Yeah, Judge, number one, success. In the world of jihad, it's what have you done for me lately? Look, al-Qaeda carried out 9/11, big time. But a lot of these jihadists today were 8 years old when 9/11 happened, and they see ISIS conquering large amounts of territory in the heart of the Middle East, Judge. The other thing that makes ISIS appealing is they're very active on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and they're extremely savage and barbaric. Mass beheadings, crucifixions, burning churches to the ground. An Israeli security source, Judge, who has followed ISIS's activities closely in Syria, told me, look, Eric, these guys are psychopathic killers. If they weren't in the Middle East on the battlefield, they'd be back here on death row in America for killing a family just for the fun of it. That's how bad they are, and that appeals to the worst elements here in the West among the radical Islamic communities.
What should Americans be worried about? Should they be worried at all?
We should be concerned. People ask me, who should we believe? I say, believe those who say they want to kill you, because they usually follow through. We need to learn from history. When the Taliban blew up the Buddhist temple in Afghanistan, America did not pay attention. It took al-Qaeda 6 months later to attack the World Trade Center on 9/11. If we would have paid attention, if we would have acted back then, we could have prevented a lot of things. So today we should be concerned because they mean it, they are organized. As you mentioned earlier in the show, they are operating out of a plan. They're very sophisticated, and they have their agents already operating in the United States, and definitely their sympathizers within the United States.
Do you think that if they do establish this caliphate, Eric, that they will stop there, or do you think that they will end up coming west?
No, they want to consolidate their power right now, Judge, but long-term, they're absolutely going to set their sights to the West. They've already said as much. And look, Judge, just so American viewers know why they should care about what happens way over there, thousands of Western Muslims from Britain, France, Germany, and yes, dozens of America have already traveled to Syria to join up with ISIS. Just last month, we had a Florida Muslim blow himself up in Syria, and once they return to America, Judge, these are U.S. citizens. They're battlefield trained now in Syria and Iraq with ISIS. Once they return here, all bets are off.
And Brigitte, I mean, why are they even worse than al-Qaeda? And how big of a threat are they, you know, now? Is it the future that they're coming? I mean, are they coming? Why are they so angry with us?
Well, they want to reestablish the caliphate. They are operating with a goal. Sorry. And that goal is to establish an Islamic caliphate worldwide. In their book, we are infidels and we need to be dominated. So their plan is not just for the Middle East. Their plan is for a worldwide caliphate, and they are consolidating sources across the world, whether in Nigeria, Sudan, all the way around the world, in North Africa, and everywhere they can operate and link together.
All right, so this isn't a question of establishing, sometimes we hear about the ark, you know, from Syria and Western Iraq and that ark. We're talking about a caliphate all over the world, not just in the Middle East. Is that correct? Do both of you agree with that? Eric?
Absolutely. Judge, that's the ultimate goal, is a worldwide global caliphate. It sounds crazy to a lot of people listening, but this is what they want. This is what they want, and they won't stop. It starts in Iraq and Syria, then it expands. That's the ultimate goal, global domination. They make that clear. That's
why I call it a reverse crusade. It'll be very interesting. Brigitte, Eric, thanks so much for being with us.